being really good at systems and stuff like that. So did you start earning money, whilst you're still working, and how did that sort of play out?
Yes. So it was a little bit of a different time in the SEO world in 2013, even though it was not really that long ago, but you could do things and rank your site faster. So I actually had a couple, here's where I can be non-humble here. I had a couple like awesome, like earnings in less than a year. Like within 6 months, I had like a site that was making $6,000 a month.
Awesome.
It was great. Yeah. And I was like, I could do this. This is easy. I'm going to quit my job. Like it's getting close to where like it's replacement income, not quite, but getting close to it. And then like all internet marketers, and I had basically a penalty, right? So I had a Google penalty. So all internet marketers have that issue at some point, and then hopefully you dial it back a little bit and you stay a little more conservative. So to answer your question, yeah, I was making money, and it went up and down. So I actually got sites penalized multiple times, and which is why I stick to a more conservative, risk-averse, white hat approach, just because I have time, right? I have time and I don't like the risk. So to answer your question and to like get to the root of what you're talking about, like I would have probably not quit my job ever if I didn't get laid off, because I'm like, my wife and I are very risk averse, and basically I was making like double income with full benefits, and I was working remotely anyway. So like I had like the perfect job to do this. And as most people know, there's a lot of waste in a corporate job where probably you can do all your work in like 2 hours a day, maybe less, maybe you got some longer days depending on what's going on. But on average, I mean, if you are working like effectively and like, yeah, the emails to ignore and the ones to get back to and stuff. So I probably would not have quit. I just would have, actually would be retired by now, just with a like extra income for a couple of years.
Yeah.
But I don't really advise people, like you said, you end up making decisions where it's like driven by money versus like a better decision for long-term asset, long-term situation.
Yeah, for sure. And yeah, that's what I say is like, I bought my businesses. I had 2 businesses that I had bought, and I was making more from my current income than I was from my plumbing job. So I went, all right, now I finally get to live the lifestyle. Like I was huge on having a lifestyle. Like my reason wasn't like, I want to get online so I can become rich. Like mine was like, I want to get online so I can have the lifestyle. And when I got to a point where I was like, all right, I've got the same income, or actually a little bit more, now I can do that. And I've got that education I can rely on. So it depends on the person, but I really heavily want to put a massive emphasis that everybody listening is that, like, don't put yourself in a position where there's a whole lot of risk. Like you, Doug, like you were like, I would still be working if it wasn't, if I didn't get laid off, because then you can achieve your financial goals a lot quicker, right? So sometimes there's people that have like one business and they're making more from that business than a current job. But if you save the income from the one business that you bought, and then you still save the money from your current job, like you're going to achieve those goals a lot quicker. And maybe you're going to be able to buy a bigger website in the future quicker than what you would do if you quit your job. So depends on whether it's financial goals you want to hit, or whether it's, the lifestyle goals. So that's really huge. And let's talk about the affiliate sites. Like you talked about our white hat. For everybody listening, white hat is like the best approach to go when you're doing SEO. The ladder is black hat, and you will get penalized, right? There was a big update that happened just last month? No, it started this month, wasn't it? With Google. Sorry, you were going to say something?
Oh, I was just going to say, it doesn't even matter which month you say or when someone listens to it. Probably there's a recent update that happened. It's being, the algorithm's tweaked all the time. So, go ahead.
Okay. And so, you've got the white hat and then you've got the black hat. But let's talk about niche sites? Like why niche websites? Like why did you, and like affiliate niche websites, why did you move down that trail as opposed to like drop shipping? Or I know FBA was only kind of just coming out like a few years ago, and different types of business models. Why would you choose that method?
Basically, there were a few case studies being done around the time that I was getting started. So it was kind of dumb luck. And if I would have found a drop shipping sort of case study at the right time from the same people that I was following, I probably would have followed down that route. And the other part is, I tried actually the first couple sites were more AdSense based, which I believe Pat Flynn at least